Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. Shabel Tonya, the wonderful Smilodon of Idol Encore, of Idol EN, is having an announcement. Her big announcement is that Idol has put out as well, on their side, is saying that she is going to be taking a break, as it said here, from March 24th to April 6th. She'll be using this time to finish all of her homework and take big cat naps. This is actual homework. This isn't like, the stuff that the company does, because, of course, you have people in Hololive calling it homework when they're doing, contract-related stuff, singing lessons, dancing lessons, that type of stuff. So I think for her, she's actually in college, and she is doing some of her homework there. She will remain active on SNS platforms, but will be refraining from streaming at this time. Thank you for your support. And, of course, she sends hearts. Because, of course, it is nice to have your agency support you. It is nice to be in an agency where you guys, like anybody, any VTuber out there, won't be pressured to continue making content. Of course, in the beginning, you always feel pressure to make content, to grow, to make content, to make things bigger and more wonderful for yourself. So that is, of course, something that you always want to do. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and passion for various song projects. Hearing endlessly on your Nikke's covers, especially White Shirt. You also have Kana Yanagi, get some good rest, Tonya. We, your loyal subjects, will wait while you kick ass in the college work. And yes, in this case, it's not the, company work. It is more actual university/college work that she's doing. So, of course, I hope and wish for the best for her. I hope that she actually gets some rest as well, because I was in university. I graduated from university, but your bachelor's and all that kind of stuff. It is a lot of work. There were some times I had classes that were 12 hours a day in class, and then the rest of my time was trying to catch up with reading and homework and all that kind of stuff. So it is tough, and I do wish her the best. Sunny, or SunnySplosion, the lovable space bandit of GlitchStars EN, she recently joined GlitchStars as an adoptee, like adoptable type of thing, where they go in with their own stuff. She is now doing a fundraiser. She will be on the front page of Twitch on the 24th, from what it looks like. In order to raise money for the Immunodeficiency Foundation, the IDF. And this is one that is near and dear to Iron Mouse's heart. If I'm not mistaken, she does fundraise for them a lot. She fundraises for the Immunodeficiency Foundation, not the other IDF. This IDF on March 24th at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be 4 a.m. for all of us over here in the Pacific Standard Time. And depending on your time, whether you are in Europe, in Southeast Asia, wherever you may be, it'll be different. Just adjust based on that. And it will be an 8-hour stream with learning things, punishment wheels, and collabs. So it will be a fun thing. And I'm very glad. It seems to be the fundraising season. It seems to be the charity season. It is very, very good for bigger VTubers like this that do have a big reach to be able to do this in order to help agencies and foundations like this. That fundraising is one of the few ways that they can actually get money coming in, especially nowadays. I think there's less grants and things like that because of, unfortunate situations with politics and such. There may be less grants for these types of things. So things like these fundraisers do help a lot. Can't wait to support such a good cause. Bless your heart, Sunny. And yes, I do thank Sunny for doing this. And yes, it is an amazingly big heart to be able to do these charity streams, to spend time out of your day, 8 hours out of her day, to do a fundraiser for this instead of just streaming whatever she wants. She's streaming also what she wants, but in this case for a charity. V4Mirai has a bit of an announcement recently, at least this weekend. They did something interesting, which was having the Petalight 2.0 relay. They are an agency, of course, that has been doing a lot for their talents recently. They have, even though they're a smaller agency compared to, nijisanji, Hololive, and things like that, they have been doing a lot for their talents. V4Mirai EN has been doing a lot for their talents as well. Let's take a look. They're having, of course, their outfit relays. I'm going to take a look at each and every one of them and show you the outfits so that it won't take too very long to do all of this. Of course, you have Yai, Yugiri, you have Monomone, Komaria, and then, of course, you have the Petalight Post 2.0 collab, which, of course, seems to be the thing that gets done nowadays in agencies. You do the 2.0s, 3.0s, 3D showcases, etc. Then you do a collab later, which makes it fun and makes it, everything kind of coalesce at the end and have a good ending to it. let's take a look. This is the new outfit that Yai Yugiri has. And let's take a look at the movement. She has a very nice ponytail. And she's getting the camera a lot closer to look at everything there. And of course, very, very, very nice outfit with straps on her legs and all that kind of stuff. You can see here, she wants to show you everything. So that's what happens. And of course, at the beginning, they had, you know, her little intro thing, a little dance there. They had a little game, her playing some games, running around, that kind of thing. That is extra effort. Instead of it just being a regular 3D, like, hey, here's my stuff. They're doing extra effort of putting her in like games and things like that. It's actually really, really cool to see this. If they actually make this into a game that's playable, that'd be awesome. But it just looks like it's, you know, something done in the beginning. Let's take a look at Mono Monet next. Go as far as we can to kind of get the full look. And of course, in the beginning, they are having just you looking at the grippers along with other things here. And of course, the top as well, showing everything there for you. And of course, the chat is right here on the side.
Easy.
And there's a little bit more of that. Of course, since they do have their hips covered, it would be okay on Twitch as well. But they did this on YouTube probably for certain reasons, because Twitch can be extremely crazy with that stuff. So it was most likely why they did it on YouTube. Now let's move on to, of course, Ko Maria and her look. She's doing it in Live 2D. They did in Live 2D they did it more in 3D, but she's doing it more in Live 2D to show everything. And this is her old style. This is the new style. A lot of thigh squish, which is interesting. A lot of thigh squish is very interesting to have as an option here. And the side booba. I think this actually would not cut it for Twitch. I think overall, this would not cut it for Twitch, which is why they did it on YouTube. Twitch is very particular about the upper area and the lower area. I think thigh squish is perfectly fine, but I think overall, things would be problematic for the side booba. And there she is. And of course,
also,
changing hair color. She can have different options, options there.
I can shapeshift a little bit.
And this isn't me having the volume low, it's just her volume is a little low in her mic, it seems like.
You shall see in the
So
future.
I do apologize for that.
All the different options I can shift to. But I hope that you'll still love my original form.
So yeah, this is her new style. And of course, at the end, they had their Petalight post 2.0 on Yugiri, or Yugiri's channel. I'll just call it Yugiri. And there you have some in 3D and some more like, of course, you have some in, you know, like 2D. Because that's the way it is. So, some prefer 3D, some prefer like 2D. It depends on the way that you are doing it today, doing it that way. And this is the crossword I think it's called, not crossword. It's a puzzle game. I forget the name of it specifically. It is you can do it yourself, where you're doing the puzzle thing. You're filling out the puzzle thing, or you can have it with friends. And right here, they are collabing together.
You shared the rest of the outfit with the other starting soon screen. You switched to.
So they had some fun, and that's what I want to show you. I want to show you everything to kind of have everything coalesce into one instead of making separate videos for each and every one. Big news for covers VTubers. All of them, EN, ID, JP, all of them seem to be on board with getting them health insurance. They are going to be getting health insurance through Cover, from what it looks like, as an employer. This is usually what's done in a lot of places. But this is Japanese health insurance specifically, which will help them whenever they do their trips. As you know, there are always trips that get done by the talents whenever they have, you know, their 3Ds, other big things. Fest recently, you know, have other things, and people have been getting sick recently because of Fest. And, you know, when you gather together, all it takes is one person to get sick or someone in the crowd to be sick for you to get sick as well, since you are walking around the con itself. So this is going to be great. She does talk about it on the stream, and I'm going to show you that section right now.
Recently, the company has been like making us enter Japanese health insurance here. And I think a lot of members already managed to do it, but like me and Ponma have been trying. I'm not gonna get too into it, but so far we're like getting stopped in like a few steps before that. So we're in like a little bit of a like weird situation. So normally at this point I should possibly already have the health insurance in Japan, but I don't. So I realized maybe
This is possibly, though this is my idea, possibly because they are not necessarily like the full-time employee type of thing. They might be like a contractor, subcontractor, something like that. Even though they do get the stipend and things like that, technically under most laws, they would be employees. There's probably some middle ground thing that they're in that makes it hard for them to get it and to be put in there immediately. I think Cover, of course, is going to be working on that, but let's see what else she says before I give my full thoughts.
I mean, yeah, limbo, that's what I wanted to say. Maybe I just, like, since the pain has gotten, like, considerably better over the past days, I think I can handle it. I think I would prefer to, like, my next trip is not too far off. Don't worry, I'm not going to Japan in April, but I might be going to Japan in May. So I was like, well, maybe next time I come back, we manage to get me that health insurance, and then I do all of those things that I wanted to do in Japan. That's still a short amount of time that I have to wait compared to, like, in Austria. Like, first of all, if the doctor thinks I'm worthy of it, that's the first question. But then if I am, then it will take like 6 months. So it's gonna be May. What is that? Is that a me?
So yeah, she is waiting on that whole limbo thing. It does happen, unfortunately. Limbo type of things do happen in all different types of health insurance. And a lot of the socialized medicine that is like in Austria and other places like that, you have to wait a little bit longer. You have to go through a little bit of extra steps, but you can get a lot of these things covered. And it does look like it's a very good step. Of course, there's always things in the way. If they aren't, I'm pretty sure something has to do with them not being Japanese citizens, that type of thing, or even, you know, any kind of visa type of stuff. You never know. Bureaucracies can be very strange. Bureaucracies can make things, something that should be easy, extremely hard. So hopefully they do end up getting that. At the very least, right now, we know Cover is working on it, and Cover is doing what they can to get them, every single one of them, over 90 at this point. Get all of them in there. I'm pretty sure they're going to be working for HoloStars as well. They are going to be getting every single one that they can in there. It's just a good step, and I'm glad that they're doing it. This is gonna be a twofer for all of y'all who are enjoying twofers for today about Hololive and stuff like that. Today we're talking about Koseki Biju and Hajime from ReGLOSS. What? Why am I doing this? What? When? Where? Why? How? When? How? What? I'm doing this because Biboo has reached over 800k subscribers on her YouTube channel. This is a huge, huge goal, like huge thing reached for anybody. They're on their way to 1 million. Same with Todoroki Hajime of ReGLOSS. Hajime, Bancho, whatever you want to call her. She is the one that's very hard to understand sometimes when she gets really excited. She has 900,000 people. Thank you so much. And here is the verification of her being now at 901. They're going to continue to grow. They're going to continue to do amazing and fantastic things. They are amazing creators out there. They do entertain everybody that goes around them. Biboo with her pebbles, and Bancho, well, just Bancho being Bancho. Bancho's hips don't lie, and her voice is interesting, as well as her Japanese can sometimes even be confusing. So, of course, if you haven't seen them before, take a look at what they have to offer. Of course, they are both from Hololive /Cover. Wanted to cover this real quick, just to give you a bit of an update on both of them. Jurard T. Rexford, as you can see here, is going to be doing a really wild collab, the Monster Hunter Wilds with Shiori Novella and Airani EO15 from, of course, Hololive EN and Hololive ID, respectively, on the 7 p.m. at 7 p.m. on March 22nd. And this is, of course, the waiting room. It's going to be 80 minutes from the time that I'm recording. By the time you've seen this, it would have already started. Of course, these are recorded before the video comes out. So by the time you have seen this, it would have already started. By the time you have seen this on the video side, you on the VOD side, video side, etc., it would have already started for you. So yes, it is great that they're seeing this. And of course, there's going to be the people on both sides, whether Fujoshis or whether unicorns or whatever you want to call them. There are going to be people that are going to be seeing this and being like, oh my goodness, a female dealing, an idol, one of my idols, talking to a man? Oh my goodness. So it's going to be one of those situations, unfortunately. And that is one of the sad parts of the VTubing industry, the idol industry, any of that stuff. You have, how dare a woman talk to a man? And especially, it means they're going to have the sad, you know what I mean? And they're going to have that kind of stuff right on screen, right in front of you, just to make you jealous. That's how it feels like they're thinking. It feels like they're thinking in the worst possible ways. And yes, I am using this as an opportunity to make fun of the unicorns because they are the bad part of VTubing. Yes, they do cause, a lot of these girls to be able to make a living, of course, which is why they tend not to go against them. But when you go that crazily, then that does become a problem. Let them enjoy themselves, please. Be respectful of their wishes. Let them enjoy themselves. If you don't want to watch this one, don't watch it. Watch all of their other stuff and just let them enjoy themselves. That's all I ask. Yes, I did go a little hard on the unicorns, but if you are one, make sure to just let them enjoy themselves. Push this out of your memory. Make it like it doesn't even exist. Make it like it never existed. And just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself with all the other content that they have out there. This is a strong message done in a meme. It is a PSA for all VTuber fans, pretty much. I paid you a small fortune, and this gives you power over me. Of course, this is Shiori saying that because recently she had a collab with Jurard T. Rexford and Iofi from Hololive ID. Now, the thing is, of course, top is a unicorn. Unicorn is a colloquial term for severe side of the fandom for the female livers, female VTubers of all sizes. It started, I believe, with just female idol culture in Japan. And of course, what ends up happening with these people, just explaining it a little bit, hopefully I don't over-explain it. They believe they have power over their Oshis, and they say, you shouldn't go with males. Oh my god, you're doing this with a male. Oh my god, blah, 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 blah. Because they're supposed to be pure, innocent, weird, fetishized in a way, I guess. Pure and innocent and available, I guess, is a thing that they mainly have. I know 99.9% of VTuber fans aren't unicorns. It's just that small percentage that is very loud that causes issues. And of course, Shiori doesn't give a damn. She's going to do what she wants. She's going to do what she feels is right. She's not going to discriminate against any male VTubers and HoloStars because of the unicorns. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I like doing that because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a positive space for VTubers, in order to make this a good space, not a bad space. And of course, moving forward, we have Nomi, Nomi Chu, who is a sleepy shark. Let's take a look at some of their content. They says, hello, I'm Nomi. So of course, we have here. This is something that they did before they became the Sharkies. Let's take a look at something that they have here.
So we have to play the national anthem in order for the ritual to work entirely. So here we go. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, national anthem.
It's Toxic. That's Toxic by Britney Spears. I don't know. Forgive me for even knowing what the heck that was. I'm very, very sorry that I even know what the heck that was. Just from that little portion there. I'm sorry. I have women in my family, and I know about that now. So this is them now in their most recent form. Of course, this is the way that they are here. Let me show you little bits here. This is one of their newer things that they have there. So of course, take a look at both here for Nomi and YouTube and Twitch. And of course, I will put at the very least the YouTube down there so you can take a look at it. And this is of course Nomichu on both YouTube and Twitch. I am showing the actual name there on the left hand side so you can be able to get to it if you really wanted to. Thank you so much, Nomichu, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.